What if I told y'all that Julia Child was not the first woman to have her own cooking show and that it was actually a black woman? Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the culinary trailblazer, Lena Richard. Lena Richard was born in 1892 in New Roads, Louisiana, a classically trained chef who studied in Boston and Paris before returning home to Louisiana. Richard opened her own catering business and later a restaurant during a time when these type of opportunities for black women were extremely limited. Miss Lena went on to publish a cookbook in 1939, one of the first cookbooks authored by a black woman in Louisiana. And if you think that was something, she went on to launch a frozen food line in the 1940s, distributing her Creole dishes nationally, decades before celebrity food brands were common. And not only that, she hosted her own TV show in 1949, making her the first black woman in the U.S. to host a cooking show. When she passed on in 1950, she left behind the blueprint for black women in food, media, and entrepreneurship. This grit cake recipe I'm making actually comes from her first cookbook. And let me tell y'all something. Some years ago, I went to a food truck in Houston and had grit cakes for the first time. And I thought it was literally the best thing ever. So I started incorporating it into things that I made and served my clients. And yeah, I actually am so happy to know that this came from a black woman who created so many pathways for us and that these recipes live on today.